In the hospitality industry and a part of what's known as the Charlotte Regional Visitors Authority, we operate a number of facilities in Charlotte that are publicly owned that the consumers and events come to. We also have the traditional Convention Visitors Bureau. We market the destination, and I'm at one of those venues, the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
So we really wanted to focus on the customer experience piece of our business. We wanted to make that a big part of our strategy, that face time with the customer and providing a great experience, so when they left Charlotte, they would talk about us and they would come back, or they would send people here. And so we created what we call our customer experience program. And Biltmore came in, and what they really did on the front end was to understand our need, to understand our business, its strategy, to really, they looked at the roles and responsibilities to understand how the pieces and parts fit together. And the biggest part of that too is our culture, and they really worked really hard to understand our culture. And from that, we created a very customized framework for the entire company with respect to customer experience, and that not only touches external customers, but the internal customers as well.
The Biltmore team doesn't come in and say, here's how we do it and this is what you ought to do. They come in with a process to let us develop our own customer experience program, developing our own standards, our own philosophies, our own service theme, and then eventually the specific standards that we need to have per job based on what our organization needed.
It was a journey, really. We started looking at who are the folks to start with. We did train the trainers. We did full-time training programs. It was also great that they helped us really identify some good customer experience philosophies, service standards. So it really is a way of life for us, and the journey hasn't ended yet.
They stayed on top of us too. They would not let us fail, and if they felt like there was any point where we were losing momentum, they kept coming back to us and saying, let's pay some attention to this. What can we help you with? How can we get this started? They would not let us fail, and they would not let us slack off, and that's exactly what we needed. And they could have taken the check and walked away, but instead, they were heavily invested in our success.
We learned behaviors. It wasn't just here, read this book and learn it. It was, here are the behaviors that will work to deliver a great customer experience. So it has impacted us from not just behaviors, but appearance, how to think through the journey and the process of customer experience, how to be more competitive so that people want to come back to our business, how it increases our revenue, and how to be competitive among the other cities that might be chosen for either conventions or events. So it really has been a great, impactful choice that we made. Great choice, and we're very, very happy that we worked with them.